U.S. commander, no need for major change in Afghan war plan. Washington, AP, a year after the Trump administration unveiled a broad new strategy for the 17-year war in Afghanistan, the top U.S. commander in the Middle East said he doesn't expect any major change in the strategy to end the conflict as a new general takes over the campaign. Army Gen. Joseph Vittel told reporters that the campaign to use military, social and political pressure to force the Taliban to the peace table is still valid. Incoming Afghanistan commander Army Gen. Scott Miller will make his own assessment of the war's progress, Vittel said, but while he may make tactical changes on the ground fight, I don't think that will result in a relook at the strategy of the overall approach here. Ad choice advertising and red invented by Teed's advertisement. Speaking to Pentagon reporters on Wednesday, Vittel said Miller is likely to take a close look at the Afghans' continued use of checkpoints in remote regions, where their forces are often more vulnerable to Taliban attack. And he said the U.S. also wants to address concerns about the Afghans' dependence on their increasingly competent special operations forces. Miller, he said, will want to make sure that commando troops are being deployed properly and not overused. Vittel also said the reconciliation plan doesn't extend to Islamic State fighters in Afghanistan. While we apply military pressure against the Taliban to bring them to the table of reconciliation, we harbor no illusion about reconciliation with ISIS-K, said Vittel, using the acronym for the Islamic State affiliate in Afghanistan. Our mission there is to destroy that organization. The last week several hundred fighters of the Islamic State affiliate surrendered to Afghan forces in the northern province of Jazjan. Vittel said the fighters were taken to government detention facilities and will be held accountable for any war crimes they committed. He said the U.S. military will be able to interrogate them. According to local Afghan government officials, the IS militants surrendered after the Taliban flooded reinforcements into two districts in recent weeks. The Taliban and IS are both battling to overthrow the Western-backed government and impose a harsh form of Islamic rule, but are fiercely divided over leadership, ideology and tactics. Advertisement. The number of Islamic State insurgents in Afghanistan has fluctuated, and they have been largely confined to Jazjan and the eastern provinces of Nangarhar and Kunar. The estimates range from several hundred to a few thousand. Vittel said the surrender of such a large group suggests the fight against the group is progressing. He said he believes the group has not been able to expand and has lost strength in Afghanistan. The group, however, has been able to conduct a number of high-profile, deadly attacks across Afghanistan, often targeting Afghan security forces and the country's Shiite minority. Taboola by Taboola. Sponsored links. Promoted links. You may like these Straits Times PM Lee visits Mahidin in Singapore Hospital. Straits Times and Oayana Komodo Resort, only 1-hour flight from Bali. Discover the spectacular Labuan Bajo Ayana Komodo Resort and Homaway. Escape the tourist traps. Bali's underrated destination. Shomaway Undo. Enjoy. Compare. This is the last VPN you are going to need, and it's on sale. Enjoy. Compare Undo Vikings. Free online gameplay. This for 1 minute and see why everyone is addicted. Vikings. Free online game. Undo Hip Van. We bet you can't spend more than $10,000 on furnishing your home. Hip Van Undo.